now. All right. Yeah, send the website. I think it's normally DraftKings.
Yeah, I put it in the Wise Guys doc that
Cool.
Rams are -8 against the Bears.
Ow!
Bless you.
Thank you. It's funny. I would have loved the line for the Cowboys last night.
9, yeah. It's huge.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want?
Week 1 is so weird.
I know, but there's a lot of big lines. And it's funny
Yeah,
because
there's a
it
lot of tight ones too.
doesn't matter with our. Do you want to? You picked first, right, for college? So I guess I'll
I
take
think
it.
so.
I mean, this one just has to it doesn't make any sense for otherwise.
Oh, I thought you were going to take.
Oh, you're taking our team.
And that one is.
Let's do. Okay. Let's see what other tasty ones are on here.
Man,
Damn, the Bears are really. Browns are really by 8. No, not Browns. Rams. I meant. God, that's gonna be such a poopy game. Oh,
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
you guys are facing the Giants on Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bummer. I don't want to.
Why?
Actually, no. I guess it's get your Thursday game out of there. I guess it's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. I fucking class from 6 to 8:30 on Thursdays.
Yeesh. Well, that's just in
Horrible.
game time. He'll head out and they'll kick off.
Yeah. I like the pregame. I won't have enough time to get my mind right.
I get it. I get it.
I know you do.
Oh, I have to pick, right?
Yeah, you're up. My next one ready to go.
I don't like the 3.5 on that one.
You might be looking at the same game.
It doesn't make any sense. I'm typing. Oh, Wise Bowl! Wise Bowl!
That was the one that I was eyeing up.
I love to see it. I love to see it. All right, we have another one.
Wait a minute. Where is this game being played, though?
Like Jacksonville.
It's not at the... never mind.
All right, so you pick.
I forgot about that. Kind of like the Eagles.
Week 1 though, and you're gonna pick a division rival.
I don't care.
I'm just kidding.
I have another one that I kind of like.
Oh, I guess I never pressed start.
Damn, Giants are really 3-point home dogs to the Broncos.
As they should be.
Yeah.
Just proves that they're shit. Ugh. Oh, you did pick the Eagles. All right. I can't do it. I can't do it on my first week. I can't do it. Of course, the fucking Sunday night game is the one with the biggest spread. NFL is so stupid.
I know.
The literal one blowout game is the primetime game. Well, I guess there's two.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games I would rather see than that one.
Taking all favorites, I guess.
I did like that one though.
All right.
Raiders 4-point dogs. Let me take this one.
Ooh, I like that one too.
Road dogs.
I'm going road favorites. Full road
favorites is dangerous.
I know, and it's week 1, but
you
gotta start somewhere. Then we'll talk about last night's game, and then, do you know what's going on with Deshaun Watson?
No, did something else happen?
Well, did you know that he's on the team and not getting fined, and just not playing?
I thought he was getting fined.
No, he's on the team.
Oh, I don't know that.
All right, so then I'm 90% sure he's just sitting there on the team because
I just looked it up and it said they ruled him out for the opener. So yeah, he is on the team.
yeah, so he's not getting fined.
Doesn't make any sense.
All right, well then we could talk about that because that's just complete what a nincompoop. All right, I'm just making sure your audio works, and I think we're good. Yeah, just say something real quick.
Hello.
There you go. All right, we're good. Perfect. And you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's hop right in. Oh, let's change the title real quick. Can be caught lacking. All right, you want to put on the Insta?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Did you know 2K
What's
came out
that?
today?
I did not know that. No.
I woke up and I just saw an ad for it, and I was like, "When's that come out?" And then it was like today. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Are you getting it?
Yeah, not right now. I don't even play enough video games right now to buy 2K.
Yeah. Man, that was a big yawn.
All right, let's get started.
All right.
Just gotta stretch real quick. Get a sip of water. Now we're good to go. Let's get my. Wait, give me 1 sec. Oh, they just added the back. Okay. Timer set up. Or stopwatch. Start recording in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the Wise Guys podcast. I'm your host, Brady Fitzgerald, joined as always by my co-host, Chris Hagan.
How you guys doing?
Doing fantastic, Chris. We had an excellent start to the NFL season. It is the Thursday night game versus the Cowboys and Buccaneers, the great opener. Nail biter.
Got a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything in it.
Well, nice. Cowboys losing, of course, is the best thing.
We got an over, too.
Lots of points.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the 2-minute drive by Brady that you knew that they had won the game.
Yeah. Definitely. The second they kicked that field goal, I was like, they only have to score a point. Like, they're winning this game. There is no chance in my mind that they weren't winning this game.
They even had to waste a timeout, too, on the penalty. It just didn't matter.
Nothing mattered about it. And, of course, with every great, I guess, this wasn't, honestly, just because of the Cowboys defense and, like, I didn't see the intense pressure that there was in other game-winning drives when you see with Tom Brady and the, drills. It just felt like it was so much. It just felt easy. It felt like
it did. And you look at it like you're watching him the whole drive, and he's like holding up a thumbs up.
Yeah,
and just like so cool and collected.
He was so comfortable.
There's no rush at all.
Like he was
at no
practice.
Point. Yeah, it literally was.
And of course, there's no game-winning Tom Brady drive without people complaining about some call of some sorts.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'll always defend my guy, but at that point, it's just like, let him just play. Just let him play football.
Mm-hmm.
If they called that would be kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely could have thrown the flag, but at that point in the game, I think it's best to not.
Yeah, there's 10 seconds left.
To let it play out.
And if you want to avoid penalties that change the game, that literally would have been a penalty that resulted in them losing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, but it was a great game. We got to see vintage. I think Antonio Brown's back. I literally was sitting on the couch and I was just like,
he looks so
I
fast.
wish I drafted him. I was just like, how did I not think that he was going to be back?
Mm-hmm.
He looks.
Yeah, he looks
like the best
so
receiver
fast
on the team.
Yeah, he does.
In classic Mike Evans game, by the way, if you have Mike Evans in your fantasy team, you're hurting. And the other takeaway from this game is that the Cowboys won't be good, but God, is their offense going to be fun.
And every game is going to go like that too, I think, for them. Where they're going to score points, and they're going to get knocked around on defense, and they're always going to have a chance to win, and it's just a matter of whether or not they can come through. And with McCarthy as the head coach,
9 times out of 10, it's not happening. And that's the issue we've been talking about the Cowboys the whole time. Just like their offense is great, their defense really can't do anything, and the head coach is a bozo. So it's exactly what we thought. The Zeke thing would be a little concerning to me.
See, I wouldn't even be concerned about that, just because going up against the Bucks that you're not gonna be able to run it in the first place, and that they probably went into the game saying we're just gonna sling it 100 times. They did, and it worked.
The thing that scared me about the Zeke thing is that Zeke did not look like he was on board with this game plan.
Oh, well, of course not.
He was sitting on the sideline. He just looked pissed, and I was just like,
yeah,
rough look if you're either a Cowboys fan or a Zeke owner. But
yeah,
Tony P, love seeing Tony P play.
I have him in one of my fantasy leagues that I drafted Zeke in, and I got Tony P late.
Oh, you gotta get the handcuff, man. Gotta get both.
That's right.
Yeah, we're getting comments already saying sad day to be a Cowboys fan. Is it not always a sad day to be a Cowboys fan?
Also, it's not really that sad of a day.
No, actually, I would be excited
if I
was a Cowboys fan.
Your biggest worry of the season was whether or not Dak is going to be healthy, and he looks perfectly fine.
Yeah, the fact that
for 400 yards, so
and threw it 60 times. He threw it 58 times. That's ridiculous. That he could even do it based off what we were seeing in Hard Knocks and throughout training camp. That's even possible.
Yeah,
but
so I would be feeling pretty good, honestly.
I would too. Of course, starting 0-1 is not good, but the division was won by a 7-9 team last year. I don't think one loss will hurt them very much.
Yeah, that's not going to slide again this year.
Not when it runs through Washington.
Right.
The NFC East runs through Washington now. But yeah, I thought it was a great game. The thing that like is starting to scare me is is Tom Brady gonna win like 3 Super Bowls with the Bucks? Am I gonna like? Is he gonna have to share a legacy with the Bucks now?
It's possible.
I
I mean, he
looks insane.
it's unbelievable.
He looks better than he did the past couple Pats years.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Significantly better.
And, like his deep ball, that deep ball to AB, right? That was a deep ball.
There
to
was
AB.
yeah, and then there was another one to Godwin that he dropped.
Yes, and both.
Which, by the way, Godwin was like very close to ruining the whole game.
Oh, that was a.
So there was that, and then he had the fumble at like the 2-yard line that they had the game won if they scored a touchdown. He fumbles there, and he took what could have been an offensive pass interference that would have screwed him over. So he'll be running laps
when that fumble happened. I was, I'm rooting for a close game, so I'm just like, oh, let's go, close game. Hey, like this game's not over yet, because if they score there, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
There's no chance. But that fumble was insane. Why did he try to do that?
I don't know.
And I thought he was going to score at first, so I was like, oh, what?
I did too, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, whoop! Flew right out. And his feet were up in the air, and he was upside down. Like that was such a weird play for him to do. But
I mean, the fact that they won that game, even while turning the ball over 4 times, is pretty impressive.
Yeah, 2 fumbles. The running backs looked absolutely terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely
yeah, they looked terrible.
There was Fournette couldn't do anything. He can't catch either, apparently. And Ronald Jones, I think he ended the fantasy night with negative 0.6. So
Gio looked good out of the backfield. I don't know if he got a carry, but
I don't know.
He showed up there on that last drive, and I was like, oh, there he is.
When I was waiting for him, too. I was like,
yep.
where's James White 2 coming?
Yeah. Right.
James White 2.0.
They're going to start using him more.
He's going to be
guaranteed.
James White.
Yeah.
It's exactly what the signing was for, and he's a perfect player to be on that Bucks team.
Mm-hmm.
But the Bucks team looks stacked.
Yeah, they look really good.
They look great, because it's like when your 44-year-old quarterback isn't making the mistakes, your team's very good. Mm-hmm. Your team is excellent.
I mean, they should win another Super Bowl. There's no reason why they shouldn't, other than it's hard to do it
Besides
twice.
When Bill Belichick beats him in the Super Bowl. That's all that matters. But I don't know. I'm just glad. I thought about it today. I was sitting there, and I don't know why I thought about it, but thank God they changed uniforms. The Bucks did. Could you imagine at least they're good in good uniforms? They'd be good in like the worst uniform in the league with those old ones.
Yeah, the ones that they had for just a couple years.
Yeah, the Jameis ones. The ones with
those were atrocious.
They had like clock numbers. They looked like clock.
Mm-hmm.
It was awful.
It was the helmet was like grayish.
Yeah, no, not good. I'm glad. So I was sitting there. I was like, at least I don't have to see Tom Brady in that uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Like at least
they changed it right when he got there. Right
when he got there, yeah.
Yeah, he probably said something.
I would too. I'd be like, if I'm signing here, I'm not wearing that nasty ass.
The Jameis Winston wore.
No way. But all right. Speaking of Jameis Winston, you want to get into our picks?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Week 1's upon us. Very excited. We are so we're doing wise picks again, and first wise pick of the season. This one counts. The college ones we decided did not count. These ones count for score. We're 0-0 right now. Niners minus 8.5 at the Lions. I mean, there's absolutely no way this does not happen.
I don't know. I like the Lions.
There's no way.
I like Dan Campbell in his first game at home.
No way.
Got nothing to lose.
They're winning by 10 at least. At least.
We'll see. I don't like big home or big road favorites like that. It makes me nervous.
Yeah, but I don't know. If this Niners team has anything to say about how healthy they are, how good they are, you zagged on them last week or Tuesday, even, saying that you don't think they're good. They're not as Super Bowl caliber.
I think they're a 10-win team.
Well, they have to stomp this Lions team. This Lions team.
Yeah, I mean they should.
0-win team. So this should just definitely happen.
6 wins.
Best bets. All right.
Yep.
Well, I'm going with my best bets for the week. I'm starting. I'm putting a lock on this one already. Niners -8.5 at the
I think
line.
you should lose double points if you put a lock on it.
All right, then.
You should get negative
All
point.
right. Then get -1 if you use a lock on it.
Yeah.
Then maybe I won't lock it yet. We'll implement that next week. That's a good. We could. Yeah. That's
All right.
Oh,
My
Chris,
first one.
Chris, before you get started, I just thought of a great idea.
Uh-huh.
You use the lock system, but you have to use one each week. You have to
Okay.
use one each week. We'll do it next week because
You get an extra point for
Yeah, you
winning
get
the
2
lock?
points if
You
you
get
win.
2 points.
You get 1
Okay.
if you lose. So you don't, and then we'll do it next week though, because we didn't pick them based off this yet.
Right.
So
Okay.
next week we'll implement the lock system.
Got it.
Cool, I like that.
right.
Anyways,
A little behind the scenes.
yeah, middle of the podcast, but whatever.
I gotta go our team. Panthers -4 at home against the Jets. It's a revenge game.
It has
Darnold
Sam
against the
Darnold
Jets.
revenge game.
They're gonna stop them.
The Jets, I mean, our team, the Jets are the bad defense. Sam Darnold revenge game. And talk about things to prove. If he's got anything to prove, he's got to do it against his former team.
Yep. I don't know. I'm high on the Panthers this year, which
our
obviously
team.
I've made clear in our bold predictions and best bets. And I don't know, the Jets suck. I'm interested to see what Wilson does, but I don't think they keep it that close.
This will be I feel like this could be a good game, but I feel like
It
the
could
Panthers
be.
should win by a touchdown.
It's gonna be the game that is a really good game and no one cares about it. It's the Panthers and the Jets.
Yeah. Good point.
But I will be tuned in.
This one is one of the biggest games of the week. Packers -3.5 at the Saints, but it's in Jacksonville, so at the Saints is with an asterisk.
Yeah, when we were picking, I was all over that one, and then I remembered that it wasn't at the Superdome.
Yes, we almost had a Week 1 Wise Bowl. Week 1 Wise Bowl.
Saints underdogs at the Superdome is an automatic bet, but when they're not there, it's just I don't know. They're not an outside team.
No, they're not an outdoor team. Actually,
it completely
I
changes
thought
everything.
they are. To be fair, I thought they were not an outdoor team when Drew Brees was there. Jameis knows how to sling it in the outside. So
That's true.
But can they play defense outside? I don't know. That's not.
I don't think so.
I don't know. But the Packers just should. This should be 3.5. I don't know why it's that close. I get it. The Saints defense.
Yeah,
is
it
good.
really shouldn't be.
I get it. The Saints defense is good, but not as good as what the expectations are for the Packers.
Yeah, well, and Rodgers is pissed.
Yeah.
And he always goes off when he's pissed.
Well, and the weird thing about this line is that it's week 1. I could get this line if this was, week 7 and the Packers aren't doing very well. And the Saints are doing better than we thought. Or the Saints are doing better than we thought anyways. But, I don't know, new quarterback for the Saints. No wide receivers for the Saints. It's going to be growing pains. And I don't think they're taking the dub here. I think they're losing.
Yeah, I'm with you there. All right, my second pick, taking the Eagles, +3.5 at Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta in week 1 has to find some atrocious way to lose, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be. And we both agree that they're one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah, we do. And it's funny, I was listening to another podcast and they were talking about how they're sleepers. And I was just I completely
No,
disagree.
they're not.
Completely. I don't know. If it wasn't versus the Eagles, if it wasn't the Eagles, I'd be all over whatever the Falcons bet is, but I don't know. The Falcons, I don't think they should be favored by 3.5 against anybody though.
No. The way I look at it is this feels like a game where Hurts is going to look really good against a bad defense, and he's going to run a lot, and they're going to put up a lot of points, and people are going to get excited about Jalen Hurts, only for him to fall apart in week 5.
And that's when we see Minshew.
That's my official prediction on the Eagles this season.
Yeah,
I forgot Ryan Kerrigan was on the Eagles.
No, that's gonna be gross.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, that's gonna be nasty.
Also, the Eagles aren't all hurt yet.
Yeah, completely full team. No major injuries over the offseason. And they honestly, everyone says, I think you said this, your best bets was the Eagles over, right? Over for the season. everyone thinks like the Eagles are super trash, and like they kind of are. But if Jalen Hurts is good, they're automatically not trash.
I think that they're decent.
They
I think they're
have
like 7, 8 wins.
like the players. They just have never put it together. Besides their Super, and when they put it together, they won the Super Bowl. So I don't know. If Hurts looks good, if Smith looks good, this could be, I don't know, it could be turning around for the Eagles. And now I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with your +3.5 Falcons. It's a good bet.
Thanks.
All right, my last one is another road favorite. That is the Seahawks -2.5 at the Colts. This one also doesn't make any sense to me, just because I just do not think the Colts are going to be good.
Yeah, no, I like this pick.
And
early in the season, Russ is going to be throwing.
Yes, Russ will be cooking. They're going to be scoring a lot because he's going to be throwing the ball. And this is where Russ gets his MVP votes. He gets his MVP votes for the season, and then gets none later. So this is where it is. It has to start now. And who on the Colts scares you? Name one player that, like, besides Quentin Nelson. Quentin Nelson scares me, and that's it.
Yeah, no one.
And I feel like the Seahawks match up.
Darius Leonard, I guess.
I guess.
That's scary.
His contract's a little scary. But, yeah. Oh, speaking of contract scary in the Colts, they paid Nyheim Hines a top 10 running back money.
That was interesting. I like that, though, because I drafted him in fantasy.
Talk about James White. Yeah, I'm not paying
really.
James White top 10 running back money, though.
Oh.
That was weird. And they also have Carson Wentz. I feel like this is just going to confirm that Carson Wentz is not good. Also, his timetable was he was supposed to be out for 5 to 12 weeks and is playing week 1. How is anyone trusting
He doesn't make any sense.
This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't know how this is happening. There should be no
It seems
reason.
like illegal to say that he's going to be out that long.
I know.
And then just bring him right back.
Yeah. That should be illegal because it puts it into my mind that he won't be playing until 5 or 12 weeks.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he's playing week 1. Why should I ever trust him? But
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Seahawks -2.5.
All right, I like that one a lot. My last one is Steelers +6.5 at the Bills. I think 6.5 is too many. I think the Steelers defense is good enough to keep this game close.
I was eyeing that one up because of course Vegas always knows where to put it perfectly. It's kind of a perfect line. But the Steelers, it's also talk about week 1. No one's injured. Big Ben's shoulder should be healthy right now. It should be there. He won't lose it until he throws 60 passes this game. But but you're right. The Bills defense, I don't think will be able to stop them by a touchdown. I feel like this should be a good game.
Yeah.
So
I mean, even though like we were so down on the Steelers at the end of last year, I still think they're a pretty decent team.
That's the thing about the NFL is that once a team ends badly the year before, it's like, well, now they have to suck next year. And they did end poorly, but you know what they did? They started 11-0, and didn't they beat the Bills last year?
It's possible.
I'm looking it up. No, they did not. Never mind. But well, that goes my argument. But anyways, 6.5. I'm not saying the Steelers are going to win, but good bet.
Thanks.
All right, well that does the picks, but let's look at the other games we got lined up for this. I can't wait for week 1, man. I'm gonna be sitting on that couch for 7 hours.
A lot of good games too.
They're great games. It was hard to pick. There's some great games. The ones that we haven't talked about. I liked Jacksonville. I was gonna pick them, but I don't want to bet on be the guy who bets on Jacksonville. Just because they're facing the Texans, who. Perfect transition right now. We'll talk about it right now. They're still paying Deshaun Watson to just sit on the bench.
Yeah, I don't.
Remember how
it's kind of an impossible scenario though, because like, what are you gonna do? You can't trade him.
Well,
you can't cut him.
Remember they, I don't know. There's got to be a way they can find him somehow.
I guess, yeah.
Remember we were saying all offseason, oh, the Texans have the leverage. The Texans have the leverage. They could just be like, look, you can retire or you're not getting any of this money.
Mm-hmm.
And she's still getting the goddamn money.
Not.
He could just sit on the bench. Why doesn't every NFL player do this? He can just sit on the bench and make all the money in the world.
Unbelievable. I read something that says if he is inactive for all 17 games, he's still going to make $10 million.
This is NBA level of bamboozlery. How is this working? How is this allowed to happen? And now that you say that, there's no way he's playing. Not for the Texans.
No, of course not.
Of
course not.
Why would I play if I'm Deshaun Watson? At first,
there's no incentive to.
There's zero incentive to play. I could screw over my whole team. Oh, God, what a dumb situation the Texans found themselves in. And name a more Texan situation than that. You can't.
No, I can't. Well, the Osweiler contract.
That's a good one.
Might be.
But at least they got rid of that one. They still got to pay this guy. Just
That's
sit
true.
there. The only hope I have for the Texans all season, my only hope, is we get to see some Davis Mills. That's all I want to see is some Davis Mills.
I am excited to see Davis Mills get out there. And hopefully he lights it up and just
and it's Tyrod. Tyrod will he'll hurt his finger in a game and they gotta sub in Davis Mills, and if Davis Mills lights it up, it's his job. So
this has got to be like the one scenario where Tyrod's like, all right, the only guy behind me is this scrub. There's no way.
He's like, there's no way I get
taken.
benched. He's like, I gotta play all season. There's absolutely no way I get benched all season.
Yeah, because at least the other guys like Baker and Herbert were both top 10 picks, so you knew that they were coming eventually. Mills, what was he, third or end of second?
I think he's third, but he was their first pick.
Yes, it's true.
Their first selection in the draft.
What a disaster. Yeah, third round, 67th overall. Oh, they froze.
What a goat Davis Mills is. Absolutely love that guy. He reminds me of the guy we were talking about, the Florida State guy. Tore his ACL twice. Did he play a lot? Yeah, I think so. That's why. Remember, he played like 5 total games. He got.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's why he's so goated.
And his numbers aren't good either.
No, he just gets drafted somehow though.
He's like Christian Hackenberg. He just looks like a quarterback, so he gets drafted.
Davis Mills is a quarterback name though.
It is a quarterback.
It's a household name right there.
Yeah, Mills is an awesome quarterback.
That's a great quarterback name. I remember we were talking about him like the week before the draft because he was projected to be a first rounder by some people, and we fell in love with him ever since. If he finds his way to the Panthers one day, I might have to just get a jersey. But that's my only hope for them. And what an idiot franchise! Like we talk about some dumb franchise.
If I was a Texans fan, I would just be so unenthused.
I'd be a Titans fan. I'd be like, look, they were the Oilers. Then I could take them. I could take them back. There'd be no way I'd be or a Cowboys fan, and literally any other fan.
Yeah.
Besides a Falcons fan, I think I'd rather be a Texans.
That's true. That's true.
All right. Well, let's look at the other. We're done talking about the stupid Texans. Another great game, Cardinals Titans.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know where to go on this one. I like this game. This game's gonna be interesting to watch.
Yeah, this might be the biggest coin flip of the week, I think, in my mind at least.
Yeah, because I have questions about the Titans defense, and I have questions about Arizona's offense. So, perfect matchup. But I don't know. They're two. Actually, you like the Titans more than I do, don't you?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, the Titans should win.
You hate the Cardinals more.
Yeah, I hate the Cardinals. Stupid overrated team. I can't wait for J.J. Watt to get stuffed by every single one of their offensive linemen. And then he's gonna get one tackle for loss and do the silence the crowd. He's gonna be like, oh shh, J.J. Watt in the building. Shut up, bozo. Yeah, and they also have the Cardinals have the worst numbers in the league. Have you seen? I've sometimes seen like some of their players that switch numbers, and it's
Mhm.
ridiculous. There's like 100 people that have switched numbers, and they're all like
Oh, really?
completely random. Their linebackers wearing like 23. Their running backs are wearing 2 and 6. The the corners wearing 3 or safeties wearing 3. It's ridiculous. I can't keep track of it.
I just think Cliff Kingsbury's a loser. I don't think he's a good
I
coach.
feel like he's always been a loser.
He has.
He's never proved that he could ever win.
No, anywhere. He was like below 500 at Texas Tech
I know, and
and has a job because he breathed the same air as Patrick Mahomes.
they're getting a McVay coach next. After Cliff's gone, they're getting a McVay coach. Whoever had a
But that's what
coffee.
he's supposed to be.
Yeah, but he didn't come from McVay. He's just supposed to be the next one. They're getting a McVay
Yeah.
guy.
Okay, I see.
Someone
I see.
who had coffee with McVay will be
Yeah.
their head coach next.
That is true.
But you're right. I 100% agree. I feel like Cliff Kingsbury is just, and I remember when they got him, they were like, "Oh, the Cardinals got Cliff. Let's go." It's like, all
Yeah.
right, have fun 5 wide with and not being able to do anything with it.
Yeah, really.
Even their Madden playbook's bad, and I know that doesn't mean a lot, but yeesh. All right, what else we got? Oh, you want to talk about the football team? It's your first game. How you feeling?
I mean, cautiously optimistic.
How many
I
weeks
don't
until
know
you
what
guys
to
sign Cam?
expect. Shut up. We have Heineke in the reserves if it comes to that. We don't need slow old Cam, the broken shoulder.
I do like Heineke. I actually like
Yeah, I
Heineke
like him
more
too.
than I like Fitzmagic.
I'm excited to see Fitzmagic. I'm kind
Well,
of worried.
this is his game though. No, don't be worried. Remember we said it last offseason. He's from Yale. He studied up all offseason. He knows how to beat the
Perfect.
Chargers. He won't be able to beat he won't be able to beat next week's team, but he'll be
No,
able to
they'll
beat the
get-
Chargers.
I'm already dreading that Thursday night Giants game.
Why? Because Daniel Jones is going to run for 200
It's gonna be
yards.
Superman.
He's gonna pass for 400 yards and run for 100. And we're gonna be like, is Daniel
It's
Jones
not
back?
fun.
And they'd be like, no,
It's so
he's just playing the
stupid.
football team. He cooks every time.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I'm like, this is the other one on here that's like a total coin flip to me. I have no clue what's gonna happen.
I don't know either.
Which is kind of terrifying, honestly.
Well, you know what's scary? Chris, how does it feel to have expectations?
Not good.
Isn't it
Honestly.
hard to have expectations?
It's hard.
Scary.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh,
Just like being built up for a letdown. I'm so excited though.
I'm pumped.
I'm ready to go.
The
I wish I was going to the game.
Oh, it is in Landover. Are you gonna? Have you scouted out what game you want to go to?
I've been
You're going
eyeing
to
some
a
up.
game, right? Yeah,
Yeah, at least one.
that's good. That's good.
And the playoff game.
And yes, and their home playoff game. That they,
Yeah, I'll go to the NFC Championship.
But you have to wait a week because it'll be the divisional round because they
Right. the 1 seed. There is a little part of me in the back of my head that's like, they're probably going to go 14-3 and host the NFC Championship. And then there's another part of me that's like, they're probably just going to tank. And they're gonna go
realistically, I mean,
14-13.
they have to get. Why? So you guys can get the next Baker Mayfield and Sam Howell.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like, I guess I'm excited to watch college football too. So I don't know what to expect of the rookie quarterbacks, but I'm kind of glad I got Mac last year. Kind of down with Mac, and I know you're here.
I'm here to remind you.
Yes, you're here to remind me. But we'll get to them we'll get to them now. Actually, never mind. Minnesota. We'll get to them first. We'll get the Minnesota Bengals. This one, I have no idea because I think both teams aren't very good.
Yeah. I'm just curious to see how Burrow looks.
I
Is this
hope
one of
he
those
looks
games
good.
where it's like, this game will set the tone for the rest of the season as a
I
Bengals fan?
really
Because if he
hope.
doesn't look good, you're just like, oh, are you kidding me?
I
It'll
really
be
hope
like
he looks
Wentz
good.
all over again. I do too, because I
I
love
like
Burrow.
Joe Burrow, and it's funny though. I do hope Jamar Chase is like Sir Drops and is a
Mhm.
bust. I think that would be funny. But
There's nothing funnier than a bust wide receiver.
yeah,
Yeah,
because it
I
happens
don't think.
every time.
Yeah.
No one ever like learns.
Nope.
Besides, N'Keal Harry's changing number 1. He's back.
There you
He's
go.
all the way back. We'll just screw it. We'll talk about the Patriots now. The Patriots Dolphins. Actually, I'm going all over the place, but I had one question about the Vikings. we seeing Kellen Mond this year, Chris? We gonna see him at some point this year?
I don't think, unless Kirk gets hurt, I think they
Or
probably
COVID.
that's
He could
true.
get COVID. So,
That's true.
but I hope we see some Mond.
Kirk would have to be pretty bad for them to switch him out, I think.
Well, considering they're paying him $80 million, yeah, they'd be pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
And he signed an extension.
Oh, I didn't remember that. Yeah, we won't see
Like a
him.
2-year extension, I think.
All right, Patriots at Dolphins. Here, give your thoughts on the game first, and then I'll give my thoughts. If that's okay. If you have,
I'd be worried about the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are kind of underrated coming into this year. Even though I'm not a big Tua fan, I don't know. Like, it's Mac Jones' first game of defense. I don't know why you're favored.
The thing, well, we're at home first.
Yeah, I know that.
We're better, second of all. Third of all, it's
don't know if that's
Patriots Dolphins week 1. This isn't week 16. This isn't week 13.
This
is the one we win. We lose the other one, but this is the one we win. So
that's true.
Not only do we win, but we win at a convincing fashion. So I feel like I don't know.
Confident.
I was just about to say I don't know if that's going to happen this year, but the only thing I'm looking forward to, win or lose, is Mac to look good and Damian Harris to look good. Because I have a lot riding on Damian Harris.
He said, what was he? He's going to lead the league in touchdowns?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm all the way there. The thing that's starting to concern me about that, though, is definitely Ramondre Stevenson. Because everyone on, like, every other podcast is like, oh, Stevenson's great. Stevenson's amazing. And I feel like it's a classic Belichick guy that he leads the league in yards during the preseason, and then he'll just never get the ball in the regular season. So I feel like
what is he supposed to be, like a Burkhead?
He's supposed to be LeGarrette Blount.
Oh, okay.
Which I've missed Blount, so I'm excited to get another one back. And I don't know. It's early. The main thing is it's early Patriots, and I feel like they have something to prove more than the Dolphins have something to prove.
I don't know. Tua kind of got shit on a lot last year.
And he's in trade rumors, so he may have something to prove too.
Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting game for sure.
I'm glad it's at 4:30. I thought it was at 1.
I am too.
I was like, damn it, I'm not gonna be able to watch it because I'm stuck. Red zone and all the games are on. But now I'll be able to pay attention to it, even though there's 2 possible playoff matchups in the next 2 games. Which
4 o'clock slate is really good this week.
It is. The Browns Chiefs is going to be a great game. I don't know why the Chiefs are favored by 5 though.
Think it should be lower or higher?
I think it should be lower. Like
really?
Why? Well, this is my logic here. Why are the Cardinals and why the Titans favored by 3 against the Cardinals, but the Chiefs are favored by 5 against the Browns, who have a much better defense? And
because the Chiefs are much better than the Titans are.
I guess, but it's like, and I guess they can score at will. I get it. I don't know. Maybe it just looks different because everyone else is favored by 3 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, it's true. That jumped out at me too. But then I was like, I don't know.
It is the Chiefs.
I really want to bet against Mahomes in week 1.
Yeah, but it's also a fully healthy Browns team right now. I think it's a better Browns team than we saw last year. So
yeah, probably
big game no matter what. I'm excited.
The Browns are always though. Like I don't have confidence in them really.
It's Baker. It's Baker for me every time.
For me, it's the Browns.
Well, yeah. Besides the Browns, yeah. But I don't know. I just feel like, this whole season ride or dies on Baker.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's funny about that statement? You can say that about every quarterback in the goddamn league. Their season ride or die. Fitzmagic. They ride or die on Fitzmagic. Ride or die on Mac Jones. Herbert. They're all the same. But
no, not necessarily.
I guess not Mahomes. They don't ride or die on Mahomes because they know that he's going to be good.
Well, yeah, but if he's not good, then they die.
Just like every other team.
I don't know, yeah.
No, if Dak sucks, the Cowboys are nothing. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying, but like, there's guys that you pretty much know what you're going to get out of them. Whereas Baker, like, you're kind of expecting him to take maybe one more step forward.
That's true.
I think that's where the distinction is.
Yes, I agree.
Like, Fitzmagic, you know what you can get out of him, but if you can
get more, what you can also get out of him in the bad way. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, when you guys have Cam
Why, it's
Newton by week
horrifying.
5, it'll be fine. So.
I don't.
Well, if you had to pick, would you pick the Browns or the Chiefs in this game? I guess I'd say the Chiefs, but
To win or the spread?
the spread. Let's say the spread because I feel like
I still think
because
I'd take the Chiefs.
I feel like I'd take the Chiefs too. Now I'm looking at it. There's no reason why I wouldn't take the Chiefs.
Mhm.
I just hope their defense is bad again.
It did have a streak last year where it was like, I think 9 games in a row they didn't cover.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's weird. Like, they're still winning games, obviously, but not covering.
All right, the last game before the Sunday night game is Denver Giants. Ugh, what a snooze fest.
I
I
hope
will-
that this game never comes across my television.
No, I don't want to see any part of this game. Zero.
It's horrible.
And I like Teddy too.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I want to watch him play.
I do want to see Daniel Jones go up against Von Miller and Bradley Chubb, though.
Hey, this could be.
That could be entertaining.
Remember, I said best bet. 21.5? They could get 10 on this game combined, 5 each.
How many fumbles?
How many? Oh, dude, at least.
Set the line at 3.5.
Realistically, Daniel Jones fumbles in this game at least once.
Mhm.
If they get,
I want to find odds on that.
I would love to find.
Just like straight up, what are the odds that Daniel Jones fumbles in the game?
How many? I gotta look up how many fumbles he has. Because
I might put my life
think it's
savings
like
on it.
20 something. But anyways, yeah, this game sucks.
There's nothing to say about
He
it.
has 29 fumbles in 25 games.
Unbelievable.
So this says over a full 17 game season, the projection is 19.7 fumbles. God damn. Holy crap.
And half of them aren't even like gets hit really hard. Or
No,
gets
he just
blindsided.
drops them
It'll
every
just
time.
be like walking
He
around.
absolutely
the
drops
ball
them
just
every
pops
time.
out.
I remember watching.
I love watching him play.
I was stuck. My dad had a friend over, or like it was a family friend. He's a Giants fan, so we were like, oh, we won't watch Red Zone. We'll just watch the Giants game. And it was the Giants Cardinals. And dude, Daniel Jones, he would just fall on the ground and just drop the ball. He would just drop it. No one would be around him. He would just drop the ball. It doesn't make any sense.
So the NFL record for fumbles is 23 right now.
Oh, he's
So
breaking
he's
it.
gotta get-
17-game season. He's breaking that one.
This article is it's like the list of Giants records that could be broken in 2021. The first one
no.
is Daniel Jones
No.
breaking the fumble record.
No. If I was him, that's all I'd be working on all season. I'd be like, I gotta
Mhm.
hold on to the
Just
football.
holding it.
It's like how I would carry that thing around like it's a baby.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
the
have
other
people come around and whack at it.
snooze fest. I don't know if it's a snooze fest, but it's not a good game. It's a Sunday night football game. Why are we seeing this game?
I mean, the only cool thing is seeing Stafford on the Rams, but other than that,
This has
I
to be my
don't. No one
makeup
wants to
for-
watch Andy Dalton.
This has to be my makeup in fantasy for Cooper Kupp going off against me. Or not Cooper Kupp. I meant Amari Cooper going up against me. It's got to be Kupp
Oh.
versus Kupp. Or Cooper versus Cooper. I'm losing my mind right now. What I'm saying is Cooper Kupp has to go off in this game.
Oh,
I feel like it's coming. It's imminent. That'd be my bold prediction for this game. It's Cooper Kupp going off.
yeah, I'm just not excited. I guess like seeing the stadium with people in it will be cool. But
That's the other thing. I don't give a shit about the people. Oh, congrats! You're at a better stadium than my couch. Then I don't care.
okay.
No. I mean, I'm not saying you have a bad point. I'm just saying that. Funny enough, I don't even care about that. Like, there's nothing I really care about in this game besides, I guess, seeing Matt Stafford play.
Right.
I also have a lot of fantasy members in this game, but that doesn't mean a lot. I'd still rather see a better game on Sunday night.
Yeah, I would much rather see
Also, the Monday night game's not very good either. Ravens
stadium
Raiders,
though.
It's all about the stadium.
All about the stadiums.
Oh, so that's why they did it. Yeah, it's all about the stadiums. It's funny enough, I like the Raiders in this game. I like the Raiders a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Against the spread, and maybe outright to win. I am standing on my ground.
Down on the Ravens.
I'm standing on my ground that what I said last episode is that the Ravens will not be as good as I would totally bet they're under. Especially now Marcus Peters is out and Gus the Bus. I guess if he was going to do anything, but
he was going to be their starter, right?
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Gus the Bus. I still wouldn't want him as my starter. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. I'm just down on him. Le'Veon Bell, cool. I hope we get to see him play at least. Le'Veon.
Devonta Freeman.
And Latavius Murray, old head backfield. But I do hope we get to see Le'Veon.
Yeah, I do too.
It's funny, him, Antonio Brown. Ever since I left the Steelers, I've just been, I'll root for them my whole life. I always root for them. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know.
Actually, I will always hate Le'Veon just because
I was
of the
about
one
to say
fantasy
Le'Veon's
year.
kind of a third, but I'll always.
It was Antonio Brown.
No, I'll always root for Antonio Brown. Don't know why. Like watching him last night, I was just like, man, miss him on the Pats.
Yeah, I forgot he was on the Pats
for a game. If there's like a what if scenario, if we keep Antonio Brown, Tom Brady's still in the Patriots right now. I just want that to be clear.
Probably, yeah.
All right, and then that's it. That's the games. That's the slate.
That's the whole week, yeah.
Slate. I'm excited. We're finally back. We won't be seeing backups this weekend. This will be real games.
Yep. We'll have another pack show Tuesday to break it down instead of waiting for stuff to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. So, everyone this weekend. Oh, and college football still kicking. That's not really that's not what we talk about here.
It's Howard Hate Week.
Howard ECU Hate Week. Did you know? Fun fact.
They were like, not really.
Did you know that ECU they're flying to ECU? they're flying. They're flying to ECU. I don't know why.
They're playing at ECU?
Yes, and they're flying there.
It's weird.
I don't get it, but whatever. All right, that does it. Everyone, enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. We want everyone to enjoy their Sunday. And come back Tuesday for the breakdown of all of it. Thanks for listening. See you guys on Tuesday.